Pinball for the parking lot, and it started raining as soon as we came out here, but we know nothing's going to rain on your parade. You got this incredible charity boxing night coming up here. We got the boxers in the parking lot. Tell us about this, Pinball. What's going on?
So we have this boxing match, and you see, they're like, this is real live punching and real training, and what it says is it's a microcosm of what really happens with these young people, right? Because they do take blows, right? They do take punches, and they have to keep going. Every once in a while, they get knocked down, right? But they got to get back up, and so it was really fearful for me when we said we're going to do a boxing event, and now you see the training and the discipline that goes on to it. It's magic, and that's what we see with these young people that we work with.
And what I love about this is the 7th year you've done this. It's a black tie affair. It's got that formal boxing air to it. Does it get bigger every year? How do you continue to improve this event and make it so appealing?
Well, one thing is Sugar Ray Leonard.
This
year, Sugar Ray Leonard is going to be here, and so it continues to grow, and we're just really grateful because of the support it gives our young people.
Absolutely. Okay, Pinball, I'm going to hand it over to Jen right now, because Jen is actually talking to some of the people who are training for this event here. We've got some executives, as you say, trading in their laptops, Jen, for boxing gloves.
Absolutely, Nick. Mike, thank you so much. I'm going to speak right now to Dean Bernard. He is one of the boxers participating. I love how we're braving it out in the rain. This is true hardcore boxing. Am I right?
Yes, I love this. This is awesome.
So you're participating. There's 14 boxers, 7 matches. How do you think your prep is going? Have you done this before? Are you ready?
I haven't done anything like this before, but I'm ready. I've been training every day, nursing a few injuries, but it's going well. It's going very well.
Do you know your opponent?
Yes, I do.
Is he here today or not?
Here.
Oh, which one is he?
That man, right there.
Man. Okay, what's his name? Do you know?
Phil DiStefano.
All right.
I hope I said that right, Phil.
Okay.
Stefano, I'm sorry.
Stefano's working on his footwork. How's your left hook, though?
It's awesome.
Yeah? Pretty good? All right. And why have you chosen to, I don't know, put your life on the line and risk participating in this charity event?
Life's all about giving back, and this is a great opportunity for me, but it's an even better opportunity for me to give something to others.
That is awesome. Well, Dean, good luck.
Thank you.
I'm sure some people will be rooting for you from your company if they're watching, and I guess people watching this morning. So cheers to you, and thanks for doing this.
Thank you so much.
All right, and Pinball, we also know that some students will be attending the Victory charity event, and I want to speak to some of the lovely ladies behind us right now, who, one of them of which, here, come in. Yeah, we got Rayanne. Rayanne will be singing the national anthem. Is singing part of your thing? Have you done this before?
Yeah, so I'm a singer, and it's a big passion of mine. So I'm grateful to be able to do this with Pinball Clemens. They've just been supporting me through literally everything, and just really grateful.
Okay, that must be so exciting. And I know that, Deja, you have been part of the Pinball Clemens Foundation, the mentoring program. Can you talk about what exactly the charity does to give back to students such as yourself?
Oh my God, they give back so much. So my favorite part of the mentorship is how enriched the knowledge is, and that we can not only just use it for academically, but emotionally, and carry it on throughout so many aspects of our lives. So I'm really grateful to be a part of this phenomenal program.
And what about your experience?
Oh, I've loved it. I've just finished my first year at the University of Windsor, and it's been such like a load off, not thinking about like the financial aspect, getting to go to the mentorship calls every Saturday, once a month, and it's just been like so spectacular, and I absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful to Mr. Clemens.
And Kiraz, are you excited to attend this boxing event?
Oh,
you guys?
Yeah, we're ready. We're pumped up. Yeah.
All right, and I'm sure you guys are going to have someone to cheer for.
Exactly, and Pinball, we can't not talk to you and not talk about the Argos as the CFL season is so close to kicking off. How are things going team-wise this year? How are things shaping up for this season? Because we know about what happened at the end of last season.
Well, it's real challenging when you make me tear up from hearing them and then you ask me about the season. I'm not crying about the season. We are so excited to get back because we had this 16-2. It's the best regular season record, tied with Edmonton in the history of the league, and then we lost to get the game to go to the Grey Cup. But now we're retooling. The guys have a really fresh attitude, and being that close to it and being able to touch it after winning it the year before, right? Our guys Eagles are really excited about the start of the season, and it's coming on Sunday.
Yes,
and,
exactly.
On Sunday against the BC Lions, and so we're so excited.
Okay, and Pinball.
Yes.
One last question. The Victory Gala, are there still tickets available? Where is it taking place?
Okay. I'm sorry. There are not. It's completely sold out this year. But next year we will tell you all the information you need to know well ahead of time. Okay. Yes.
That's how popular it is.
Yes. All right.
We're so excited for it. I don't know, Nick. Maybe it's stopped enough. Maybe we can
Want to
try
go hit
our
the
hand.
bag a little bit?
Let's
Yeah, we're
go
going to go
punch
hit the bag.
Let's get
Would you like
some
the
of that more
umbrella
energy.
spin dry?
And they can join the website.
We'll
go to
go
the
hit the
website
bag.
though and donate if you choose. All right.
Very good.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Yeah, all
We
right.
love seeing you always. Thank
All
you,
right.
ladies.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go try our hand at a bit of boxing this morning.
Yeah, okay. Ready, Ted? Give it a hit.
1, 2.
Lock it.
Pop, pop.
Yeah. Okay.
Gosh, it's wet.
Yeah.
I used to do Muay Thai,
God.
so
Do I
there's
have a
like some
left hook?
kicking
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah,
Like,
let's see it.
hold on.
Okay,
Let me
Jen's
see if I can do
kicking
it.
now.
I can do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go.
Wow. All right. That's the last time I make a joke at Jen's
Chun-Li,
expense there.
baby.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Pinball is over here somewhere. Pinball, thanks for coming out.
Pinball, let's see it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
We're in the yes.
Canadian Music Week, of course, is coming up. GLE's got that for us coming up next here on CP24 Breakfast. Thank you, Pinball.
Needless to say, I keep on check. She was on back, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. And please bring me your wreck. Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna drive me. Yeah.
Are you finished packing for school?
Well, the countdown is on for the much-anticipated third installment in the animated Spider-Verse series, and actor Shameik Moore is hard at work on the film. He's also making a much-anticipated appearance at Niagara Falls Comic-Con this weekend. Shameik, welcome to CP24 Breakfast, and I could tell you're awake because what people couldn't see behind the scenes was you doing a little finger dance while you were listening to that song there, which of course is the end of the initial Spider-Man film. Must bring back some great memories, but you're working on the third film right now. What, if anything, can you tell us about how this all wraps up? Because this trilogy is remarkable.
Oof. See, I can't get in trouble this morning, you know, but what we know is that Miles is a superhero. We know how superhero films normally end. I think it's gonna switch some things up, though. I do think it's gonna be an exciting change of events. So.
Well, I mean, that's what's so clever, right, about Shameik, about the Spider-Verse, is that it sort of leaps from one, universe to the other with all these different Peter Parkers and Spider-Man, Spider-Pig, Spider characters, etc. So you get this, there's ultimate, like, the possibilities are kind of endless, aren't they?
That's right. Yeah, that's the point of the multiverse. So I'm really excited just to be able to play Miles and see how you guys react, to see how the world reacts to how this thing plays out.
What's it meant to your career, Shameik, the fact that you voice this? I know you're also an actor as well. You don't just do voice work, you act as well. But just to be the voice of this iconic character, Miles Morales, in the Spider-Verse.
What's it like? I mean...
What does it mean to you, career-wise?
What does it mean to me, career-wise? I mean, look, I am very thankful to be involved with, like, Wu-Tang and a movie called Dope. That was my first film.
Yeah.
I was in a show called The Get Down, which was one of Netflix's first 3 original projects. I've been in a movie called Let It Snow. There's a few projects that I've been really excited and thankful to be involved in, but Spider-Verse, it transcends culture. Mm-hmm. It transcends, it's for the world, and it's making a statement that really connects with, I feel, humanity. It's bigger than anything that's like, it's the biggest, it's the most world-friendly project that I have, and I'm seeing the results because people of all walks of life come and get an autograph, for example. People of all walks of life connect to Miles's story. So being able to play him is like literally a dream come true because I wrote it in my journal, but then also being able to see how many people are touched by the story. That's like a one of with great power comes great responsibility, you know, and I feel like that spider bit me in reality. So I don't take the opportunity lightly.
Shamik, I love the analogy, and whenever I've watched both these films multiple times, can't wait for the third one. But I pick up different things every single time here. I wish I could continue this conversation with you this morning, Shamik, but we're a little short on time. Good luck with 3. Good luck with Comic-Con this weekend. I'm going to send it over to Jen right now. Thanks, Shamik.
Buzz, buzz, no buzz, no buzz, no buzz. Buzz, buzz, no buzz, no buzz, no buzz. Buzz, buzz, no buzz, no buzz, no buzz.
All right, Kevin Hearn. Yeah, that's him in his high school yearbook. He's become a musical legend right there. It's part of Bare Naked Ladies, but his latest project takes him all the way back to his high school days.
Yes, and with his high school band, the Glacials. So we welcome back to CP24 Breakfast this morning, Kevin Hearn. Kevin, it's great to see you.
You too.
Congrats on releasing this track, Bus, Bus or No Bus. When I listened to it, I immediately got that sense of nostalgia. You know that song when it goes, Anna, Anna, Bobana, Fanana, Vanna, Fofana. It's got that kind of ring to it.
Yeah.
But I know that you unearthed like a whole master archive of previous music in 2015. What about the songs that you put out with the Glacials resonated with you and that made you think, hey, this is going to be catchy with young kids today, perhaps?
You know, I thought it was very fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, back when we made it in 1987 to 1991, we really did it for fun. You know, that's what we did on the weekends. We got together in the Browns basement and made music, but we never did a show. We never put it out. And then, you know, I was transferring it into digital so that I could archive it. And upon hearing it again after 30 years, I was like, this was pretty good. And it's a shame no one ever heard it, and it's kind of a part of my story and my career that no one knows about, so I decided to fix it up and put it out.
Yeah, it fills in some blanks, I suppose, about your musical sort of evolution, really.
Yes.
And glacial, of course, I was trying to use an evolutionary sort of term there. Did the rest of the band, like, what was their reaction when you said, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to put this music out?
Oh, they were blown away.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was making the songs sound like I think we imagined them in our minds way back then, because now I knew how to do it better.
Right.
And my bandmate Anthony Brown actually came and joined me and started helping me with it. So it reconnected me with all my old friends and I think honored our creative bond that we had back then.
Yeah, and you went to St. Michael's with the uniform, and I know you left in grade 10, but when you were in high school, I mean, did you guys ever, amongst your peers, did anyone ever say to you, hey, Kevin, you're most likely to this when you grow up? Did you ever get any of that?
Well, apparently, Anthony Zarb, who's my bandmate in the Glacials, said that his elder sister, Emily, would often listen and say, oh, that's a cool idea. I bet that's Kevin.
So they knew you had some sort of inspiration and like some good ideas even back then.
And I don't mean to brag, but you asked that came to my mind.
Well, no, I think that's a really
fair,
it's a good nugget though, right? Because it sees that people recognize that you had some musical talent, still clearly do. And let's talk about your current band, Bare Naked Ladies, as well, because you got the show coming up at Sobeys later on this month here. What's that like? I mean, you guys continue to not only put out great music, but pack stands here. I mean, again, 30 plus years since that. I had it on tape, back then, and now just to think that you're still going so strong and you're such a massive part of Canadian music, the legacy of Canadian music right now.
We're very lucky. We have a great audience and we still enjoy what we do. And it's going to be fun up there at Sobeys Stadium, June 27th.
And, before putting out a few tracks with the Glacials, you did put out an album that brought you to our couch a while ago, which was also very nostalgic. And I think it was the music with Marsh and Dreaming of the 80s. Yes, very cool, very kind of psychedelic. So, going back to, the past, if there's something from the 80s that you could bring back today, something or someone, who would it be for you, or what would it be?
Oh, someone. Oh, I'd bring back my friend Lou Reed and do some more shows with him. And Lou was a huge musical influence for me in the 80s. The fact that I got to work with him later, it's quite an honor. Yeah. That's what comes to my mind.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Kevin, listen, it's been great to talk to you once again this morning here on CP24 Breakfast. Good luck with the Glacials. I'm sure the rest of your band are pretty excited about it too. And good luck with the upcoming shows with the Bare Naked Ladies. Always a pleasure. There's always a seat for you here on our couch.
Thanks
for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great summer.
Yeah, catch Bus Bus or No Bus and a bunch of the other tracks of the Glacials on Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen to music. Very cool.
Do you write?
Mm-hmm. Do you?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Happy birthday, Mom. Here's a little surprise. You like it? What's going on, man? I need some money for my mom.
100 Lies follows the tale of a musician in Toronto who gets another chance to return to the spotlight, but it doesn't go as smoothly as planned or expected. So joining us live now are Rob Rocco and writer-producer and star of the film, Dana Abraham. We've got some Canadian talent in the house. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the show. Congratulations on the film. I know it premieres tonight at Carlton Cinemas, followed by Q&A. Sold out, which is awesome, because that must tell you about all the hype surrounding this film. I want to start with you, Dana, because you wrote this film. You set it in Toronto, and I know that you have your own company, but what was the inspiration with trying to tell this story about a guy who kind of gets a second chance at stardom, but it kind of goes into this kind of idle moment in a way, right?
The reality is, when Rob and I had met the year that we produced the film, we wanted to tell a meaningful story about the 99% that struggle to make it out. I mean, globally, we know about the Drakes and the Shawn Mendes's and the Jesse Reyes's of the world, but we never really talk about the individuals who struggle in that hero's journey.
Yeah.
And coupling into Rob's journey, and I'll let him speak on that, but also doubling into mine and the director Ruzbe Hidari's journey in the music world and the entertainment sector, that's what really gave us the premise to the story of 100 Lies from a screenplay perspective.
Yeah, it's fascinating just to see Toronto highlighted in that way, but also with the focus on the music industry, because music is big in Toronto.
Absolutely.
And I want to turn to you, Rob, because you're obviously very musically talented.
Thank you.
You've done music before, but you really showcase your voice, your talent in this film, singing the songs and performing them. What was that like for you, getting to tap into that side of your kind of talent as an artist?
Terrifying.
Was it really?
No. To be honest, super cathartic. It's fun to wear multiple hats, especially in film. Like, I was a 10-year touring drummer, got lucky in acting, started this new career, and then when that pinnacle of success happened, I'm like, I need a way to jump back into that inner child and create music, and luckily this project fell into us, and I'm like, this just fits everything. So yeah, very lucky. It was fun. Intense work, but yeah, it was great.
So very win-win. And the songs are original. They're very good.
Yeah.
The one you sing, Letting Go, that kind of makes you a breakout in the Toronto scene. And also the one who Humberly Gonzalez sings as Fiona, the one with the beat. Oh, I really like that one.
Honey.
Yeah, exactly. But I have to ask you, how many guitars did you have to smash to get that scene right?
Luckily to Fender, they gave us a few
Did
of
they?
them. So,
Did they really?
Yeah.
So how many did you go through? Like,
I think just that day we did it on the one, so we
Wow.
got to keep a few, which I'm like, yes. It hurt me more than it hurt them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, this poor guitar.
And he doesn't get enough credit, but he did write the songs that are featured in the film as original soundtracks, and obviously Gavin Brown produced them out of Noble Street Studio. So they just did a phenomenal job with the music.
Super grateful.
And the other actors in this film, Dana, were you kind of responsible for casting them? Because between the turf war between Terrence and Kingsley, they're great actors themselves.
100%.
I mean, the guy who plays Gerald, East Asian actors.
Yeah,
so
Chase
thanks for the
Tang.
representation.
Oh, I got all of us.
You got everyone. You got Toronto.
You can't do a Toronto movie specifically about the music biz without including and encompassing all the beautiful cultures that make up Toronto and our entire industry. And so for me, when director Ruzbe and I got involved and wanting to figure out what the diversity in the screenplay looked like, we knew right away we wanted to challenge ourselves and ensure that we brought in performers that were just super skilled, coming from Toronto or at least our region in Canada, but also multifaceted and just were able to execute on the day. But we, between Brandon McKnight, Humberly Gonzalez, and even like appearance from Kay Forrest, who's a musician in Toronto and first ever film, I think we're really, really blessed to have them as an ensemble cast.
Wow. Well, I hope everyone eventually gets a chance to watch 100 Lies. Unfortunately, you're out of luck for the screening tonight. But hey, tell us more about where it's going to be playing, because I know it's going to streaming services, Apple TV.
Absolutely. So starting tomorrow, it'll be on Apple TV Plus in 70+ countries, including Canada, as well as many other VOD platforms. So whatever you were subscribed to or you're going to subscribe to tomorrow for us, you'll find it available.
Okay, Dana Abraham and Rob Rocco, thanks so much for coming in. Congratulations on this film. Such a pleasure to meet you guys.
Pleasure's all ours.
Take care. Countdown to the Paris Summer Olympic Games is on, and one of those surely headed to the Olympics is clutch Canadian soccer star Adriana Leon. We welcome you to CP24 Breakfast this morning. So great to see you. So we know that you've been really killing it out on the field. I mean, the last two games against Mexico, the one you won, you scored in, the one where you guys tied, you also were responsible for that. How does it feel to be representing Canada once again at the Olympics, but this time like for real in Paris, because there's actually going to be a lot of fans and people attending?
Yeah, I mean, it's such an honor to put on the jersey every time and to represent Canada. And, you know, going back to the Olympics as defending the gold medal is a challenge in itself, but I feel confident in our squad and we've got a really talented group. So I'm excited to get there this summer.
And I know that Christine Sinclair has been like a mentor to you, and who knows, you might be catching up to her as the all-time leading scorer, because you certainly, you know, have it with 40 goals so far and the third all-around, you know, Canadian female scorer in the history to score so much. So how do you think, you know, your dynamic with the team is going to be when you guys head to the games? I know you said that there's a lot of kind of excitement or nervous energy at the moment.
Yeah, I think a little bit of nerves, but excitement. And I think, you know, having Christine, we miss her out there and miss having her around. And I think that's just something that we're working with, trying to fill that void. But excited for the games, can't wait, and yeah, excited to put on the jersey.
And Coach Bev Priestman, she's got until July 3rd to kind of figure out the rest of the roster. Do you have your own idea of who's going to be joining you in Paris?
Honestly, I think Bev's got a really tough job on her hands. We've got such a talented group, and it's a small roster of 18, and I think that she's got a tough decision, and I don't wish that upon anyone.
Yeah, I'm sure you have some idea, but I mean, you're definitely going, so that's amazing. I don't know if a lot of people know this about you, but like you figure skated before you went into hockey and played like 7 seasons in the junior league when you were 10 years old, and you told me you were playing soccer since you were 4 years old, so obviously a very athletic family. Do you think that your athleticism in those other disciplines and sports has helped you in soccer? And is soccer kind of the hardest, you think, among the other sports that you've played growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I think playing different sports growing up has definitely helped me. I think more so on the work ethic part. I think, you know, from a young age, I was taught to work really hard. And I think that's what I try and focus on at the moment, is just going into every training and every tournament, just trying to be the hardest worker out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so excited about the Paris Games coming up. And I got to ask you, you're wearing a shirt that says Quench Hydration. So obviously this is great because we talk about women's sports and about, you know, the salary cap, and about now we have the Northern Super League, which is super exciting. So this is like another step to just showing support for women. Talk about this, you know, deal you've got going on.
Exactly, yeah. It's exciting to partner with someone like Quench, especially to be one of the faces of the brand alongside other great athletes. But super exciting that, you know, they're supporting women's sports, and it's just showing how much that the women's sports has grown in the last few years, especially here in Canada.
Yeah, so it's talking about the Northern Super League. So excited for April 2025. Toronto, we had them on our show, Toronto AFC. I know you're from Mississauga, like born and raised there, but are you going to be playing with Toronto? Do you know any of the workings yet in terms of what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, it's definitely super exciting to have the Northern Super League come to fruition next year. You know, hopefully that's something that I can join after my Aston Villa contract is up. And I think super exciting for all Canadians involved, and it's nice that it's finally here.
Oh my gosh, Adriana, I'm so excited for you. I mean, all eyes are going to be on you, cheering you on. Any message for young girls out there? There's going to be so many young girls watching you, watching your team play in Paris. What do you say to a young girl who's an aspiring athlete right now?
I think that's why the Northern Super League is so great, to have young girls look up to that and to aspire and dream to play in the league. And I think I would just, you know, my advice would be just to never give up and don't let anyone astray you from your dreams, and just to keep going.
Adriana, last question for you. I'm so curious because, like, I watch my kids play, whether it's flag football, soccer. When you've got the ball and you're about to make a shot, you know that is about to go in. What do you tell yourself? Like, what's the dialogue in your head? Like, do you have a mantra like, "Come on, Adriana, you got this"? Like, what do you say to yourself?
I think in the best moments, you're more at peace within your own head, and it's just something that comes natural and something that you've worked tirelessly for so many years to do, and I think it just comes off natural.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can't wait. Adriana, Leon, congratulations on everything. We'll be watching you. Good luck, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much.